is Claire. I make ASMR. I'm just clarifying that my name is Claire because I keep getting emails dedicated to Clar, C-L-A-R, because my handle on YouTube is Claire Samar, but because I spell it C-L-A-R-S-M-R, people think it's Clar Samar. Clar is not a name, okay? At least where I'm from in California, no one is named Clar unless you're really weird, okay? But yeah, my name is Claire, and today I have a lot to do. I'm meeting a friend to study, and then I have an orthodontist appointment, and then I'm meeting more friends to study, and then I'm going to my boyfriend's house. So I'm gonna try and do a makeup look that reflects all of those things simultaneously somehow. So comfy, but cute, basically. So yeah. So I always start with moisturizer. I need a larger moisturizer, the Bioma one, but it's expensive, and I bought this like a travel size for my boyfriend's house, but when I ran out, I just took it home. But it is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and I like it a lot. I will say about this one is it's a thicker formula, and I kind of prefer the Bioma one because it was like thinner and you wouldn't feel it so much during the day, but during the night, I like this one. It says moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. For normal to dry skin, I do have dry skin. I would say it's normal to dry depending on what part of my face you're on, like the T-zone versus like the rest. I just put a little bit on like this. I'm gonna just try to moisturize my whole face, and I really have to get into the places where it gets dry, because it's really, like my lips do, it gets really, really dry here. And then I always like to put it down my neck, so if I don't get enough over my neck. And my face still feels like not super covered. It's pretty cloudy today, I don't know if you can tell. Go get a tissue. It's pretty cloudy today, so I'm dressing appropriately. I was out of the sunscreen. Any leftover goes on my neck. This is my favorite sunscreen ever. This is the Kids. It's actually the Black Girl sunscreen, and it's 50 SPF. It is a chemical sunscreen, but it has no parabens, fragrance, oxybenzone, and octinoxate. So that's what I use. It is a chemical sunscreen, so it will wear off faster. It will so good on my skin like moisturizer. This is a physical sunscreen, but it obviously leaves a white cast, and I'm really pale, and it still leaves a white cast. So I put this over it really lightly. I'm falling off my chair. I put a very light layer of that one for extra sun protection, because obviously the chemical isn't going to last forever. You can see it's pretty sticky. So this is the CC cream I use. This is a color correcting moisturizing makeup base and foundation. Also, ironically, has SPF, broad spectrum, and it is really expensive, but my mom got it for her because she liked the one I used, and then basically she just gave it to me, which is great. So it looks like this. It looks white. My cats are fighting. And then I just dab it, and I would just put it heavier. I hate this out of my face, but I'm showing for education purposes. Put it heavier on places that I have more scarring and stuff, and then lighter on places that I have less. Right, I'm very insecure on my forehead, so I cover this up a little more, but I try to be as light as possible. The forehead is I feel like where you can tell if your makeup is cakey. So it looks like this, okay? Isn't this cute? Isn't this a cute look for me? And then basically, I'm gonna get a mirror really quick, you guys. put enough, or I try not to put too much where I have to like put it all down my neck. I try and just like blend it as best as I can, and hopefully like it won't be super noticeable that my skin and my neck are like two very different colors. But I don't think it is super noticeable. I just try and like drag it down to my neck a little bit. Now we're gonna do my forehead. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a touch up. A little bit more of my forehead. And just gonna just look at that, how cute. Okay, so that's done. Then we're gonna move on to my eyebrows. Okay, now if you guys are repeat watchers, you know that my eyebrows are the bane of my freaking existence because they are so blonde and they are completely uneven. So every day it's like really a struggle between like, should I let everyone see my uneven eyebrows or should I just look like I have no eyebrows? And you know, that is just something I have to deal with, you know? That's my struggle. But I just try and do them really lightly and I try to make them as even as possible. But there's only so much I can do, you guys, okay? So I don't want to hear it in the comments. I keep getting roasted on my ASMR TikTok. I'm like, why are y'all roasting me right now? So I just do a very light. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow. They changed like this feels like way more expensive and this is like these are completely different. I don't know. This is also lighter. Let's go for this one. This is lighter. I don't know. So weird, right? And then this is my oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I really just really wanted a block brow, you know. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, it's my eyebrows. It's looking so good, guys. Okay, and then we're gonna do concealer. Oh my god, a lot of concealer came out on here. Okay, well, oops. Just gonna do this. We're gonna do a little bit of this. I've been rewatching Disenchantment, but my family and I on like family nights have been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which that movie or that show deserves like an Oscar, seriously. I think that like to me this is so much concealer. Wow, it's just not my day-to-day. For me, like when I think about like really iconic TV shows, they're all kind of the same plot. Like I think like The Office, and I think like Parks and Rec, I think like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like comedies like that. I think The Office is probably the best because it's like so absurd. Okay, I was not planning on doing a super thick base today, but I guess that is just what the universe wanted to happen because that is exactly what's happening right now, so that's super exciting for me. I've also been deep diving on Mount Everest YouTube, so I'm trying not to go on TikTok right now at all, which is just really difficult for me because, you know, I love TikTok, okay? And if you didn't know that, now you do. I love TikTok, it's true. I'm a TikTok fan, for real. So I've been going on YouTube and I just like randomly got on Mount Everest YouTube. There's just like 19-year-old guy named like Ryan on YouTube who like climbed Mount Everest. Like I don't know what he was thinking about doing, like why he did that at 19 years old, but like props to him, I guess. But dude, the Mount Everest people are making me, oh, they're making me mad. Okay, region of Nepal, and they are genetically more predispositioned to live in higher altitudes. So the reason that they don't die as often on Everest is because, like, I guess they have genetic differences from like other people, like you, me, any other kind of like race or ethnic group. And the reason that they carry so much of the load is because it's way easier for them. They don't have to they don't have to acclimatize like how if you or I went up, we would. So they only get paid like $3,000 to $5,000 per trip, which is not enough when you're like literally dragging rich people to the top of Everest. And like, okay, not to like shade every single person who climbed Everest, but most of the time you have to be really, really wealthy to go, okay? You obviously have to be an experienced climber, but you don't have to be as experienced as you think you would. And it costs about $100,000 total to go with like gear. You have to find a plane to this like little town and then go from there, and then you have the Sherpa, the mountain guides, like all this stuff. Like it costs a lot of money, and it's also the permits are expensive because that's how the Nepalese government obviously makes money off of it. So yeah, and I was learning about that, and I was like, well, what the hell? They make these freaking Sherpas carry up all their stuff, and then I saw this video. They're making the Sherpa carry up a sofa bed. Why the hell do you need a sofa bed on the top of Mount Everest? And why are you making this guy carry it? Like, that is so rude. So I was just like, ew, basically. Some of these people they're not inexperienced, okay? I want to make it very clear that you have to have like experience to like climb up Mount Everest. I'm like not saying that you don't. These people still want to reach the summit and they can't, and the Sherpa has to like strap them to their back and like carry them to the summit because they still want to go. I know $5,000 is like more in Nepal than it is here, but I was watching a documentary about Sherpas. They do not make enough money. I genuinely think that if that's your job, and they can only count on like one expedition a year because obviously like the window to climb is so small. It's like 2 weeks at the most. Before the bad weather hits, they can only count on one expedition a year, so they make $5,000. And like, I feel like if that's your job is every year to climb up to the top of Mount Everest, that should be all you do all year. But no, they have like a normal job during the year. What the? Like, give your Sherpa a bonus, you know what I'm saying? And then this story is really gonna piss you off. There was this billionaire who climbed Mount Everest, and he was like clinging to a rope and freezing. And it's very rare that you get rescue or medical attention on Everest. Like, that is like just not gonna happen. But this Sherpa found him. I don't even think it was his Sherpa, it might have been. And like carried him on his back 6 hours down the mountain, saved his life. Okay. And when the guy got down, he thanked his financial sponsors, which, first of all, why do you need a financial sponsor when you are a billionaire? That doesn't make sense. And he didn't thank the Sherpa, and everyone was like, hey, you got rescued by this guy. And he was like, he said some shit like, after everyone was like bullying him about it, he was like, I acknowledge the Sherpa. So you're saying thank you McDonald's, thank you Jack in the Box, whatever, but the guy that saved your life, he's not getting a thank you. And then come to find out, he blocked the Sherpa on Instagram, which is like just so petty. You know, it's just like so middle school core. I don't know. It pissed me off for sure. I did not mean to do this thick of a base, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? Anyway, so that's my like angry rant about Mount Everest. Like, guys, come on. And this girl like brought her 2-year-old up, and she only went to base camp, but base camp was like a 5-day hike. I'm done right now. I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll show you guys the fit. Okay. Okay, guys, this is the fit. Wait, hold up. This is the fit. Okay. This necklace I wear all the time because I love it. My little glasses. I just got this from Ross. I think it's like super cute. This tank top is actually from Vintage Market. I actually have no idea where it's from. I was trying to remember. And these are thrifted jeans, but they're from Banana Republic. And I got my white Sambas on. So this is the look we're going for. And I'm gonna put on. Oh yeah, I got these from Randy Melville. So yeah, I'm gonna go put on like a fragrance and like